You know, I love Lady Prime. Like, my wife goes out to the store, and every now and then she'll hit me up when she sees something new in the fig aisle, and make these phone calls to me. And it sounds like a comedy skit. Like, she literally called me up and said, "Hey, I'm over here at the store in the fig section. They have an ant." And I said, and to which I replied, "What type of ant, honey?" "You know, an ant. It's a big red ant." Okay. Does that ant happen to have a name, or is this just the ant collection of ants? Like, what type of ant are we talking about? It's let me grab it real quick. Let me rustle these out the way. Okay. Yep. It's an ant named where would the name be? It's on the box, darling. It's probably at the bottom somewhere. Inferno. Yeah, grab that now. Like, what? Do you want me to grab it? Yep, yes, get that right now. Just yes, buy that. And that's how we ended up with this figure. So, without further ado, let's take a look at Transformers Legacy Voyager class Beast Wars Inferno. But before we do, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, let's start the show. First things first, when this figure arrived in my presence, was to just check and make sure the head was actually attached, because I didn't see it when she first purchased it. And luckily, it was attached. So, box checked. So, next step, I wanted to see how big this figure was in the actual box, because I've noticed a pattern with Voyagers, especially as of late, is that the box is okay sized, and then you look inside the open box that's plastic free, and there's a whole lot of real estate that's empty at the bottom there. Basically, it's just a deluxe figure with extra gimmicks and extra parts to transform. But this guy, you open this sucker up, and man, he takes up the entire box. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, now when you get this sucker open, oh man, the paint. It's not smothered in paint, like it's not smothered in paint, but where it's painted, it's well placed. From his face, which is just draped in paint. I mean, that shiny metallic blue paint just pops, baby. That is, and that head sculpt to go along with it, oh, just pops. Teeth are painted, like his shoulders are painted. He even has a little Predacon symbol over there. Oh man, like the legs, the waist, everything just gets a smather of paint, and just in the right spot, like perfectly executed paint. And then you turn him around and you get to his little booster pack area in the back, and I mean, it's just draped with paint. I mean, the paint's deep red on the outside, and that metallic blue just carries over so beautifully to the back and to the inside. Oh my goodness. And he even has the flipping gimmick. Well, we'll talk about more about that in posing. And the eyes have light piping. We'll just leave it at that, because as of late, the light piping has absolutely been horrendous. I feel like they should have just painted the eyes, just give them a couple of daps of like a light red paint or maybe a metallic paint, and kept it moving. But yeah, other than that, man, just perfect, just perfectly done, executed perfectly. Like, if I had only one complaint, the only complaint I have is that the ant head is so bland. Like, I feel like the ant head could have used like maybe a extra coat on it. I mean, there's nothing I can't fix with a little tiny bit of a black wash, but I mean, you know, it's still done well. And the aesthetic, like, his legs are skinny like they were in the show. His arms are skinny like they were in the show. He's like, he is just so close to just jump off the screen look to him. Like, this thing looks, aesthetically, I would actually call this a mini masterpiece, straight up. Accessory wise, he comes with his hand cannon blaster flamethrower thingamabobber. Like this thing looks great. You know, they painted it just well. It's clear plastic with gray paint around it, and it looks great. Oh, just amazing, just so much fun. And I mean, blast effect compatible. I tried to get the Megatron blast effect from the Dragon Megatron. And yeah, works just as well with this guy too. So just for effects purposes. And it fits in his hand, of course, and it also fits in his bum. So there you go. Just in case you wanted to complete that look that you had in the show, where he had the big booster hanging out of his backside. Now, one thing they didn't pull out of their backside was the posing. And I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, he poses okay, pretty well, pretty standard posing. I mean, honestly, they could have just had this guy be a complete brick, as long as his mouth could open and close, and I could just mimic him saying "my queen" to Megatron over and over and over and over again. I would have been happy. I would have been pleased. I would have been like, you know what? Life's pretty good. But yeah, we have double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, posable wrists, butterfly joint. His back turret booster pack thing rotates. He has a waist swivel. He has everything you need for an Inferno, straight up. Like, you had me at waist swivel, you had me at upper thigh swivel. Like, outside of posable hands, I mean, what more can you ask of this figure? I mean, it just poses great. Poses so great. And again, he's no slouch in size, because here he is with Legacy Voyager Blaster and Kingdom Voyager Dinobot. And I mean, he scales extremely well. Just amazing. Now, after a very fun and enjoyable transformation with a few like nice little tricks in it, you end up in Fire Ant mode. And again, the paint translates beautifully with this. This looks great. But the problem is, like I was saying before, the ant head just looks so bare and takes away from what would otherwise be a fantastic alt mode. But yeah, honestly, if that's my only real gripe with it, then I honestly can accept that. I mean, this dude even cleans up real nice for his ant mode. Like, this is great. This is just great. And I mean, even the ant mode has posability. He has posable antennae, he has posable mandibles, he has posable legs. Like, even the ant mode is done right. So just for a quick size comparison, here he is with Legacy Bulkhead, just so you can get a quick size comparison on the ant mode. But yeah, overall, this is a Beast Wars figure done right. They have been doing a great job over at Hasbro with some of these Beast War figures. It's like the first couple of waves were kind of iffy. They were spotty at best, but I feel like they've kind of hit their groove lately with these guys, because this Inferno is fan-freaking-tastic. Fantastic. If you can find this guy, grab him. If you can get him online, order him. If I find him available, I'm going to post a link to this guy ASAP. This is a great figure. This could be in my top 10 for the year. I was very blown away by the overall presentation, the posability, the like everything, the transformation, everything. Just well done. But yeah, with that, make sure you check out the community tab. That's where I post any pre-orders, any deals on figs, or any restocks on figures like this. And I'll make sure to throw a link to that in the description. Also in the description, I'll throw in my Amazon affiliate link. It's pretty awesome and pretty simple. All you have to do, if you need to buy anything off Amazon, just click the link and buy away. And for everything you purchase, Amazon will pay me a small commission. It's a great way to support the channel, and it doesn't cost you anything extra, and it's much appreciated. But yeah, with that, buy this figure. Even if you're not a Beast Wars fan, buy this figure. Thank me later. And be safe and be good. And this is the Drunken Prime, cracking open another beer and signing off.